The other first Avenger among the group is
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Yeah.
I'm not convinced on mine, but I went with 6. And what's weird about this one is I have less legitimate evidence. So
it's her story, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's kind of so one thing I truly believe is that 6s make the best spies.
Is that right?
Is that like a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, but
sounds good.
I've actually, I know a spy, retired spy.
Really? Wow. We're breaking
declassified
news.
Spy. But definitely a type 6. But I think there's kind of an unassuming nature about him in general. Like they're really good at playing the guy or girl next door vibe, the unassuming,
I've
likable.
seen The Americans. I know.
Typically, I haven't actually. Typically, very quick-witted, very sharp, mind-going, like an ability to actually track multiple conversations simultaneously. Skeptical by nature, willing to look past the image and facade. And
always asking what could go wrong, so let me be prepared for it.
Totally, and so I think her character leverages that skill set. She doesn't come across as particularly anxious.
Yeah.
But definitely very. Like the whole argument that she gets in the not Endgame but the one right before that,
Infinity War.
When they're like fighting to see who jumps off a cliff, or maybe that was Endgame.
That was Infinity.
No, that was Endgame because that was the very last.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Anytime he says you're right, I'm just like, part of me. An angel gives birth or gets its wings or something.
Wow.
Gives birth.
Gives birth. That's like a name for that.
So I mean, her energy to me just represents like she has a lot of the gifts that I think are inherent in 6s.
Yeah. No, I agree, and it's not so much that I see it acted out in her, because I do feel like they haven't really given us much internal. They haven't allowed us into her. Right. What's really.
But she is super good at sniffing shit out, and that I think is a gift of a 6. Yeah. Like I've dated some 6s, and their ability to find out what's really going on can be creepy. Not that I had that experience.
That will be in our next video. We'll do an in-depth interview on that topic. But what I know of her story so far, and I think what they're really going to flesh out in her standalone movie is. She grew up in Russia. She was treated as an asset almost immediately. I think it's fair to say that her character would have thought the world is a dangerous place, and I need to figure out how to survive in this world. So she's a survivor.
Very dutiful as well.
Dutiful. That's right.
Loyal.
Yeah. Although I would say a self-pres. I know we're not hitting on that strongly, right?
It's deep.
Mm-hmm. But I need to survive myself. I think her character has grown enough where she allows she there's strong loyalties between certain especially her and Hawkeye and her and all the Avengers to some degree. But her character starts out like I'm here in it for me, and then she grows from
skepticism. And that's what I love about 6s. Like they're typically met with the skepticism, like who are you? But once you're in, and that's the. Mm-hmm. Like I think about the Winter Soldier was where she was introduced, right?
Yes.
Or at least one of the early moments. But her and Captain America kind of have that like feeling out process, and there's clearly like a wall that's up with her, and then something turns, and then it's like they're homies for life.
Yeah. Yeah. So once you're in, you're in. But we got to correct the record because I just realized she appeared in Iron Man 2. Actually had a great role in that. But you got to see her. Kind of how she's starting out. She's starting out as like an agent, who really knows her shit, and don't fuck with her,
Fuck no. Yeah. I just had to throw it in there. You were cussing. It sounded really fun. Yeah. So okay. Wing. Oh gosh.
Wing. Not A7 Wing. Not that's sometimes that's how my mind works. Is
I was
not.
I was
not what.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that playful energy just doesn't exactly ooze out of her.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
I think she is a real observer of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's what makes me lean.
Goes deep, yeah.
And more inward looking as far as connection than going out of her way as a 7 might to interact with others in the environment for.
Not the one you'd want to have to throw you a birthday party.
Yeah, she would not be a good party planner.
No, for sure. Which is my metric for gauging all sevens. Then.
Actually, that should be our metric for gauging all the Avengers. Which ones would be good party planners? And
let's start with Tony Stark.
He would be a good party planner. Yes.
I mean.
Yeah.
Thor not so bad.
Thor, yeah. Well, he would be a good partier.
He would.
Yeah.
But I imagine there'd be fun shit going on, like fireworks would be happening, like it'd be kind of a shit show.
When you get all the Asgards involved, you never know what's gonna happen.
This is true. Pepper Potts, just because she seems like she has stuff handled.
Yeah. Right.
This is a weird path we are going down here.
I don't think we have to continue the party planning too much more.
Probably not.